1.2.3 Property and Casualty Actuary. Technically, a property and casualty actuary fits under a larger umbrella, called a general actuary, but property and casualty is the most common of all the actuaries under that umbrella. General actuaries create and price insurance products for anything that is unrelated to human health and death. For instance, they get involved in automobile insurance, property insurance, commercial, business, insurance and professional liability insurance. What is property and casualty insurance? Property and casualty insurance specifically relates to vehicle insurance and property insurance. When a vehicle or some other personal, expensive, belongings are damaged or stolen, an insurance company will cover the cost of replacing or fixing those belongings, assuming that the owner has an insurance policy, of course. Damage could be due to an automobile accident, fire damage or severe weather damage. Oftentimes, the insurance company does not pay the entire amount of the damage. The policyholder has to pay a portion of it, called the deductible. Predictions policy and casualty actuaries make. These types of claims are usually high frequency or low severity, especially for auto insurance. Think of how many accidents you have seen in your life. It happens all the time. But that means that these types of claims are easier to predict. Vehicle insurance actuaries predict the likelihood of the policyholder getting into an accident and also the cost of the accident. Costs can be far higher than just the damage done to the vehicle. If the policyholder was at fault for the accident and caused injury to the other driver, then the insurance company may have to pay thousands of dollars in medical and hospitalization expenses. Property insurance actuaries predict the likelihood of damage to property from fire, extreme weather, broken pipes causing flooding, mold growth and anything else that could cause damage to a house or other property. They also have to consider the likelihood of the property getting stolen. Obviously, that is not a concern for the house itself, but these types of policies typically cover for a loss due to theft of items within the house. 1.2.4 Enterprise Risk Management Actuary. Enterprise Risk Management Actuary. This type of actuary is fairly new to the actuarial world. Basically, these actuaries try to consolidate all the risks that a company is exposed to and summarize that risk into a financial dollar amount. These types of actuaries do not necessarily work in an insurance company, but they certainly can. There are many types of risk that an insurance company is exposed to in exactly the same way as any other business is exposed to. One aspect that an enterprise risk management actuary would be responsible for is determining the potential impacts and costs that a negative impact on reputation could have. If, for example, the public found out that a certain company had been dumping huge amounts of waste into the ocean, this would negatively impact their reputation, which would lead to lower sales and lost revenue, as well as legal charges and court costs. Depending on the severity, this could amount to huge costs which may have the potential to force the company out of business. The enterprise risk management actuary would recognize this ahead of time and encourage the company to hold enough capital as backup in order to get them out of this position if needed. This is particularly important for insurance companies because there is a lot of regulation built around enterprise risk management. Since thousands of people are relying on insurance companies to pay their claims when the time comes, it is taken very seriously. An insurance company cannot just go out of business like most companies can, if they had to. Insurance companies have made contracts with their policyholders that last years and years into the future, so regulations around enterprise risk management for insurance companies have been put in place in order to protect policyholders. For further information, you can study the textbook or check out this link. That is all, thank you.